I have no idea why this anime is so goddamn popular. It's repetitive, there's no stakes, and it's... Wait, is that... Lucy! Lucy, put some fucking clothes on! Fairytail, Fairytail, Fairytail. AKA Gooner Central. You know there's a thing called softcore porn? Yeah, this is softcore hentai. The main focus of this show, it's not to tell a great story or to show a character's development. No, the main purpose of this show is to show boobs and ass. That's it. I'm starting to realize why this anime is so popular. So I was chilling a couple weeks ago, scrolling through TikTok, and as my brain was melting away, I stumbled upon a couple of Fairytail clips, and from what I saw, I thought it was a cool show, and I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. Worst decision of my life was my exact thoughts going through the show. What's funny about this show is that in the beginning, I didn't feel like the show was bad, but that wasn't because quality-wise, it was better than the rest of it. It's because it was my first time watching it, I was new to the show, but the more and more I watched, the more I realized how similar all these arcs are. When I got a little over the halfway point of the show, I was thinking about dropping the show, but then I got a good idea. I could either drop the show and spare myself, or I could watch the whole thing and make a video on it. And as you could tell by this video existing, I chose to watch the whole thing, and I want to jump off a bridge. There's some things in this show that stick out for me of why this show just isn't good. And the first one that I want to talk about is, holy fuck, these creators are some horny motherfuckers. My gosh. 99% of the female characters in this show just have straight milkers. Like, I'm talking max level double cannons from Clash of Clans. And on top of that, they barely even wear clothes. And I mean especially Lucy. All outfits except for maybe like one cover anything. She has like this cow transformation that's basically just a bikini, and there's that outfit with like the smallest jean shorts you've seen in your life and a tank top that doesn't cover anything. By the way, guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm not actually showing pictures of the outfits. That's because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm terrified of seeing some weird shit. This fandom is just full of gooners. If I searched up Lucy short jean shorts, I don't even know what's going to pop up. Google usually does a good job of like blurring out the weird shit, but they miss a couple of sometimes. And I'm not trying to see some gooner fan art. The funniest part is that the women in the show that actually wear like modest clothes, don't worry to all the gooners, because as soon as they get in a fight, their clothes just explodes off and it just shows they're just straight calcium cannons, and then I also explode in my pants. But on a serious note, I'm not some like big time feminist and I'm like getting on them because they like sexualizing women and just being like, stop objectifying women!
Real men don't rape? Oh shit, must have been John C.
But it gets to a point where it's like, come on guys, like we needed to be better than this. And what makes it even weirder is that this is an animation. This is not like a live action show, it's an animation. In a live action movie, when there's a scene of like a girl showing some skin, yes, the directors or the writers came up with it, but in the scene, there's still a girl's approval of her going like, okay, I'm signing up for this, I'm showing my body, and I know everyone's gonna see it. In anime, it's just a couple of dudes in a room being like, hey dude, let's make every girl just have massive melons, and we're just gonna have a bunch of scenes of just straight tits bouncing and shots of just showing straight ass. I think I'm talking too loud. If my parents hear what I'm saying right now, I have no way out of this. I'm just completely fucked. How do I even explain to them that I'm talking about a show when I'm using the words tits bouncing on my screen? My main problem with this, to all the dudes that watch this show and enjoy it, dude, just go beat your dick, bro. Go to the hub, get yourself some Lana Rhoades, some Abella Danger, Autumn Falls videos, and go to Pound Town with your little friend. Why do you actually need to watch animated boobs bouncing on your screen? I mean, hey guys, I actually just remembered, I have to take my pizza out for a walk and put my dog in my oven. Just give me a sec. I'll be back.
What's up? Are you seriously watching porn by
Before I get into the other reason why I don't like this show, I want to say something positive. You know, I strive to be more like my father, Nick A30.
Funk, I am not clicking that link. Actually, okay, I can because it's on my streaming PC. All right, let's see.
Hey guys, what I need you to do is tag 3 big dick ass niggas.
So I don't want this whole video to be negative. I think the characters are very likable, from the main characters to the side characters. All of them are very likable and easy to root for. All right, enough of that shit. The second thing, and this is probably my biggest problem with the show, stop edging me with character deaths. My goodness. This show over and over again kept building up a character to die. I'm talking the characters saying their goodbyes, flashback, tears, the whole thing, just for the character not to die and survive in the most bullshit way. What ended up happening is I just started to skip it. As soon as I started hearing the bitching about someone about to die, I just skipped the part, because what's the point? You know they're just gonna survive at the end of it. This happens so often and it's not even funny. It took out all of the stakes of the show, and a lot of fight scenes and high stakes moments became meaningless. You can't have a show where main and side characters don't die, but stop trying to bait us. It's a cheap way to get emotions from the audience. This next point actually ties in to what I was just talking about, of why I don't like this show. And it's, why is every arc the exact same thing? This show is just a copy and paste of itself. Other than every arc having scenes of just straight boobs or ass, or boobs and ass. And every arc having the edging of character deaths. The plot itself actually repeats itself over and over again. For the most part, every arc is just a group of bad guys show up, like the fucking group that Juvia was in, or the 12 fuckers that were in the last arc. And there was a lot more, but I don't remember their names because they are literally all the same except the numbers amount of people in the group change. So a group of bad guys show up and the whole gang splits up. Like Gray will fight one, Urza will fight the other, Natsu will get another, and then so on. They fight them, it's a hard fight, but they win. Then they regroup, fight the main bad guy, and they start getting bodied. It seems hopeless, and they start bitching and complaining, but they remember, hey guys, we're friends. And with the power of friendship, we can do anything! And then they beat the bad guy. I am telling you, more than half of the arcs use this exact same formula. To the creators of Fairytail, I know you're probably too busy drawing boobs, but you should probably spend more time coming up with more original plot lines. At the end of the day, just go beat your dick, guys. We don't need this. We don't need to see Lucy in Nike Pros fighting a bad guy in 4K. We have the hub for a reason.
All right, play off the grid.
We off the